Hi friends, so today I'm going to be doing a get ready with me and showing you how to go from this to this and then to this for nighttime. All right guys, so good morning. I am getting ready. So let's chat today while I get ready. Pulling my hair back. I have now been doing my hair before my makeup, which is very unusual for me. I have been putting this Color Science Total Eye under my eyes, like as the last step to my skincare, and letting it sit while I do my hair and stuff like that. I do have the Westmore Beauty down my chest. So yeah, let's see. Have you guys watched Dirty John? This is that Strivectin. You know that, what is it called? Anti-wrinkle, what is it called? The blurring one that I used and I did a whole review on. I am obsessed with it. I have like 3 or 4 bottles of it. Every time it goes on sale, I get one. And around the holidays, it came with a primer, the same type of product, but with a primer. I've been using it and really, really loving it. So yeah, so Dirty John, I just watched the end of it, guys. I'm obsessed. It was so, so, so good. I think it's Oxygen actually has this whole thing with like the actual people that this has happened to and stuff like that. And I'm really considering going to watch that. It was so good. So today's look, what I'm going to do is I am going to do a whole look based off of one eyeshadow. I'm going to use one eyeshadow, and I'm also going to take it from day to night, which realistically is just using that same shadow in a little bit different of a manner, adding lashes. But yeah, I loved that show. So I'm super excited to find out more about it. It was a limited series. Connie Britton, I already love her. She is just amazing. I've heard Friday Night Lights is really good. Should I watch that? I haven't watched that. But I've heard that that one is really, really good to watch. I loved her in, she started off the whole, what was that series? Gosh, it's still on. I'm going blank on it. American Horror Story. She was in the very first one, and I loved her in it. She was so good. I think they actually brought her back in the last one. I'm just bringing this down my neck a little bit. So yeah, and then we watched a show. It was a Canadian-based series that they then, I don't know, they didn't make it for the US. It's just on Netflix. It's called like Bad Blood. It has one of the guys in it from Sons of Anarchy. It was a really good series. It wasn't very long, and it's like, it goes by quick. I think there's like 5 or 6 episodes or something like that. But it was really, really good. We liked that one. We watched that recently. Do you see my hand? I took the dogs to the vet the other day. Oy. They love going to the vet. But Whiskey's problem is he gets so excited like when people are around him that A, he nervous pees. Like he starts peeing because he gets so excited. And then B, when they're holding him to like check him and stuff like that, he just won't hold still. And so I was trying to hold him still to help them, to calm him down. And his front paw got me and went straight down. I was like, you've got to be kidding me. I'm like, I can't win. My nails need to be done desperately. So I apologize for that. And my jewelry needs to be cleaned. Boy, I'm a wreck. Yeah, it's definitely been a busy week. I went and did, this will be coming up probably next week because I have a feeling this is going to be like a video that's like a labor of love that takes me a bit. But I taped this video. Seeing this girl do it. What was her name? Sierra Siesta. I don't remember. I'll try and put her link or her name here somewhere. She did this whole video about trying on one size at multiple different stores. I think hers was a size 12 at 12 different stores. I'm a size 10. My throat has had a tickle. Now, Marty and MJ have had a cough. Like a cough, cough, cough. I have had like a tickle in my throat with like a raspy, my voice always gets raspy when I get like a tickle in my throat. So, and it's more annoying, of course, when you're talking more often. And when I'm doing videos, I'm talking. So anyway, she did this whole video and it was super cool. And I really liked the concept of it. That mirror is not going to work for this. So what she did is essentially she did a video about trying on the same size in different stores, because you know that a size 10 in one store isn't the same in every store. So I actually did a poll on Instagram and asked what type of jeans you guys wanted to see. First, I asked what you wanted to see. Did you want to see jeans? Did you want to see like t-shirts? Did you want to see like sweaters? Like what you guys wanted to see. And then I asked, once it got narrowed down to jeans, I asked what type of jeans, you know, skinny, straight, bootleg, you know, whatever have you. And it was an astounding skinny jeans. So I went and did this yesterday. Can I tell you, it took me 2.5 hours. It was crazy. Like, I didn't realize that the kids where we lived were on a 2-hour delay that day. Well, everywhere else in the state, they were off school. So the mall was like way busier than it would normally be during the week, which is fine, but I just wasn't prepared for it. So I did 10 different stores in the mall and tried them all on. But the funny part is that you don't take into account, or you don't realize, is even though I was doing skinny jeans, it's like skinny jeans are different at every store too, because some of them are leggings, some of them are jeggings, some of them are just a skinny cut, some of them are high rise, some of them are mid rise, some of them are low rise, some of them are curvy cut. Like, it was crazy. So I tried on so many different types just to show you guys at every store and try and give you guys an idea of what each store carried. But yeah, I mean, it was fun, but editing is definitely going to take a while and be a labor of love. So might take a little bit to get this bad boy up. That's been fun. I, as you can tell, have changed my intro. I am trying not to say hi again, YouTubers, because I kind of did a little bit of a poll and realized, not that it's not polite, but it's just kind of not as friendly. It's kind of like awkward. Like, so anyway, it's a long story, but I kind of decided to do that. I've redone my colors to my page. If you haven't yet seen them, they are much more, instead of the pink and blue, they're just like a plum color and some lighter colors in there as well. So I'm taking the same sponge. This is only for my forehead. I do this just because my forehead, the oil has been breaking through with this weather change. Well, I guess my forehead and my nose I would do this with. So I've really been enjoying making the changes to my channel and like learning new things, and you know, here we go. And if you are not yet, I say this all the time, my goal for 2019 is to hit 100,000 subscribers. So if you are not yet subscribed to my channel, I would love if you went down below and click that little red button. That would mean a lot to me. So the shadow I am using, the one shadow, is from Lime Life. It is the number 7. It has a name. I forget what it is. Because when you pop these out, it just has a number on the back of them. I wish they would put the names that they call them as well on the back of it. And just a fluffy brush. So I take this and I tap it off. And I had already put that Bobbi Brown shadow stick on. Some days I do that, some days I don't. But I find that the shadows stay better with that. And I'm just putting it on my lid and I'm working all the way up into the crease and almost into the brow bone. You can see it's going all the way up there. So I'm getting pretty close to that eyebrow. So I'm going to set that aside. But yeah, so I've really been enjoying just, you know, playing around with everything. And I'm hoping to hit that goal. But I'm having fun doing videos again, if that makes sense. It's been enjoyable. So I take my setting spray and put it in the lid and wet my brush for my eyeliner. And I just use an eyeshadow for my eyeliner because it's not quite as harsh looking that way. I find I like the look of it a little bit more. And it just sets really nice. It's a really dark brown. You can use any shadow you have, just a really dark brown shadow. I'll list down below the number of this one that I use. This is Lime Life as well. I dip it back into that lid if I need it. We'll see. I'm going to give this a try and see if it still has the pigment. Yep. So sometimes I feel like the brush dries out faster. It probably depends on how much of this setting spray I get on it. And so I just go in right about to where my lashes are. And later on when I put where my lashes end, I should say. And later on when I put lashes on, I actually am going to use the same thing to touch that up and kind of go over where the glue is and all of that good fun stuff. This look though, guys, I kid you not, I just got a new one of this. I'm so excited. I love these bronzers. This is the look, I kid you not, that I have been doing. I don't think I've done anything else in so long. I mean, the only difference is whether I'm going out or taping a video, I put lashes on and I add a little bit under my lower lash line. But I wear this all the time and you guys are always like, what do you have on? What did you do with your eyes? What do you have different on? Like, my hair is going all over the place. But it just makes my eyes pop, the color of my eyes. It just works and it really pops and really makes the blue of your eyes, if you have blue eyes. I mean, it's going to work on green or brown or anything else too. But that color, it's just, and I have so many neutral shadows, but something about this one just is like the perfect, like color, shade, everything. It's just awesome. I really love it. It just looks good. I can't even explain it. Just setting it with that same powder. So I need new suggestions. Marty and I are always looking for suggestions for new TV shows. We've watched, so the only one I would not say we would have any interest in watching is Game of Thrones. And we're not science fiction people. We watched The Ozark. That was really good. We're caught up on that. We watched Sons of Anarchy. We watch a lot of regular TV shows too that are just on now. But if you guys have any suggestions, you know. Now, some days I do this next step, some days I don't. It's just adding a little bit of this is from Thrive Cosmetics. Stella. Yeah, it looks like it says Stella. And it's just kind of like any highlighter pencil will work, but it's just kind of like, just for the brow bone and the inner corner. So I just take it from where the point of my brow is and bring it down. You can see the difference between those two right there. And then I put a little bit in my inner corner. Again, you can see that difference. You can even use this as a highlighter on your face if you want more on your cheekbones and things like that. I am not big on putting highlighter on my cheekbones. It just doesn't work for me. It just every once in a while, I take that same brush, no extra product on it, and I just blend it so that everything is kind of blended in and there's no harsh lines there. And then I've been doing mascara, and I've been doing one of two for the most part, and I'm going to use this one today. And this is that Unleashed by Wander. This is a really natural, I'm not curling my lashes. Usually I curl my lashes. I'm not curling them today because I'm going to do lashes after this when I take it to be a nighttime look. So this mascara is super, what I would say, natural looking. It's not a crazy volume, a crazy anything. It's like fluttery. That's the only word I can think of to explain it. It's very fluttery looking. Your lashes just look fanned out and not over product. Like, they're not going to look like spider legs or any of those things. It's just a nice, fluttery, everyday type of mascara. Now, the only thing I will say with this, and I've never had this happen before with any other mascaras I've used in the last, I'd say, year or so, I go for a massage once a month, and I had this on, and it transferred under my eyes. And I haven't had that happen with the mascara in a really, really, really long time. So I was a little bit surprised when I came out and realized that I had that under there. It had transferred to the bottom, like to my under eye area, not to my brow bone. And it doesn't transfer during the day. It's just there. I don't know why. So this is pretty much my, lips, duh. I'll show you what I've been doing. Lips have been my last thing. And if you saw earlier, I put some chapstick on too. Any kind of chapstick will work. I just go back and forth until they're like separated the way I want them to be, basically. So yeah, let me think of what else is going on. So I am going to do a video about my hair that you see today. Not that you can see it right now, but at the end of the video, when I pull it down, you'll see it. I'm going to do a whole video about that because, I've been wearing my hair like this and it's the easiest hair, but I was going to do the video today, but the problem was that my hair wasn't, like I hadn't washed it yesterday. I hadn't washed it in a couple of days. So I want to do it on a day where I show you from like getting out of the shower to doing it because it's so easy. This lipstick came in a FabFitFun box and I love it. It's a Bite Beauty. And it's like lemony. It's called Meringue. Yeah, Meringue. It's really cool. And then I've been using a Lime Life lip liner after I put my lipstick on. I don't know. It's just been working. It's hard to talk while you do this. Something about this is giving me like a fuller lip look. I don't know. And I forgot my lip gloss. So I'll go get that and I'll do that later when I do the like finished, like all finished look. So this is what, we need a little bit of spray. This side has fell flat a little bit. So I've been using this Living Proof Full Dry Volume Blast. I used to like the Orbe like texturizing one, but that one gets gross in my hair. And Monat does not have a volume spray that I like. This side needs it more so than, wow. Just got myself pretty good. That's all right. We'll fix it later. So this has been my go-to look lately. So I'm going to stop right here for a minute and get out the stuff I need to take this from daytime, which is what I have right now tonight. I did realize that I forgot to, I also use that same setting spray. Most times I do this before I do my mascara, but you know, whatever. So I am going to get my stuff out. So taking this from day to night, boy, I got to clip my hair back again. I forgot about that. Taking this from day to night, I have been using the Ardell 105, I think it's called the Demi Wispies, have been what I've been using. And with that, I will show you what I use to put them on. I love this glue, Star Glue. You get it on Amazon. So much better than Duo Glue. I use my little lash applicator. Again, I get this on Amazon. I think it's a couple dollars. I do have a set of tweezers in case I have to get really close in, and then a pair of cuticle scissors that I use to trim the lashes to the right size. So the first thing I'm going to start with though is I am going to show you with the eyeshadow how I take this from day to night. And I'm going to take this little brush, same color that I had earlier, going right under the lash line. Now, if you are, now you can see the difference in those two eyes, how much this one becomes more of a night than this. If you are more of a, you like mascara on the bottom lashes, this is when you can put that on. And I go all the way in with this. And I make sure I'm connecting it in that outer corner there. And then I already have that highlight in the inner part there as well. So I am going to take my lashes, trim them down, and I'm going to put them on. If you guys would like to see a video about putting them on, let me know. I will do that separately. So I take my lashes, and the first thing I do is I make sure when I'm pulling them off, I'm really gentle with it. I just kind of roll it down a little bit. Sorry, it's hard to see what I'm doing. Roll it down until it releases, and then I pull it off. And then I take it, and you can put it on and get your own eye shape and size and all of this, but I actually know where I need to cut these for me. I take off one full little bunch with those, and then I do the same thing with the next one. I will say the key items are, I take the glue, as I just cut those, and I put the glue on the back of my hand, and I let it sit and kind of start drying and getting a little bit tacky usually before I start cutting them. So after the lashes are on and they set for a minute or so, I take that same brush that I was using back into that same dark color that I am using as far as liner. And then I just go in and kind of touch up any areas that I feel like you can either see the lashes, or that just need to be a little bit thicker as far as eyeliner. It kind of depends, and every time this part is different. Sometimes I don't need it at all. Like, sometimes I don't even bother to do this. But yeah, so I'm trying to think of what else is going to be coming up as far as videos for you guys. I just touched that down on my lid. See, now I got to go back and fix that. See, this is what happens. I do tend to make the liner a little bit thicker, I guess I would say, at nighttime. But I touched down on that side and I have to fix it now, so that's all right. I can fix that very easily. The key parts where you want to fix or make sure it's not noticeable are where the lash band is. There we go. Very easy to clean up. And then another thing, oh, just stuck my nail in that. Another thing I do at nighttime to kind of make it look a little bit different is I take the blush that has a little bit more of a sheen to it, and I just put that right on my cheekbone because I'm not a big highlighter person, but I like that this is kind of the blush that I had earlier. I mixed those two together, and then it just adds a little bit extra. And then the gloss. This is my favorite gloss. It's by Lime Life, and it's in the color Wish. I have a backup of this. It is so nice, and just, I could never do a nude lip before this, and this just works on me. You have to find the right colors that work for you as far as a nude lip. So let's see here. That's everything. That's what it looks like, except for this weird piece of hair. So I hope you guys enjoyed this Get Ready With Me today. It is totally fun, totally what I have been doing every single day lately, and then when I go out at night, that's all I do. It's literally what? Lashes, fix the eyeliner, add a little bit of a highlight, and the gloss should have already been on. That's it. It's that easy, guys. I love it. I love this shadow, this one shadow. If you can only get one shadow, get this one, the number 7. It is amazing. If you get that like teen set that has like the foundation, the concealers, the setting powder or powder, and one shadow, get that shadow. It's so good. So as I mentioned, a hair video will be coming up soon, probably later this week or next week. I don't know which one, on how to do this look. This is the quickest, easiest look I've ever seen. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. As always, guys, if you have any questions on anything you saw here, please let me know. And thanks so much for watching, guys. Have a great day. Bye.